Alright, here's the property at 2931 South Ccholla Street in Chandler. This is a 2142 square feet? 2242 square feet, something like that. 4-bedroom, 2 baths. One of the bedrooms is currently set up for an office. There's no closet, but there is a niche cut out for it, and there are doors you could put on to make it a bedroom really easy. But you do have the office flexibility with that. 3-car garage. Does have a pool and a spa. Spa needs a little bit of work. I think maybe even the pool and the pebble tech, there's some cracking. Not too bad, but we can get that fixed up. Not crazy about the exterior color. I think we should paint it, but we'd have to find out with the CC&Rs what colors we can paint. Looking at the neighbors here, I kind of like that one down there. It's kind of a brownish white color. White doesn't look too bad. It's just these Spanish tiles. They're kind of pinkish, so you're kind of limited on what you can do. I have no idea what that is on the roof. You see it in the backyard as well. I think it's grounded. Actually, I do know what it is. Those are little rubber pads that are keeping that wire from touching the roof, and that is a lightning rod in the backyard. You can see it from the back. We'll see it here in a second. This is the side of the house. It's got a huge tree in the back that needs to be trimmed. We can get that taken care of. Looks like the bank came in and did a lot of trimming. As you see in the listing, this was all overgrown. They trimmed back this tree here. I would recommend we put grass in. Warm the house up a little bit more with more greenery. I think people would like that, just like the neighbors here. We are on a corner here, which, you know, some people could maybe not like for traffic because, well, while you don't have a neighbor right here, you do have a road, but it's a residential road. Not a big deal. Fire hydrants right here in the corner, so that's going to lower insurance premiums. May need to do some Spanish tile work on the roof. May have to just get that checked out. Probably replacing some tiles, that's not too bad, as long as the liner checks out. There's a 3-car garage here. A lot of this stamped stone, which is, they make it to look like flagstone. I am not crazy about it at all. I'd say, you know, later on, we don't need to do it with 2 or 3K money, but later on we change this to something that looks a little more appealing. Either pavers or a painted concrete, something different. They had security cameras all over the place. This is not a dangerous area at all. It's a nice area. But they did have security cameras, so I wonder if this was a vacation home at one point. Front door, I'd say we'd strip this thing. It's pink. Strip it and stain it to a dark. Recessed lighting. I would probably come in and replace a lot of the lighting with recessed lighting. I think it would help out a lot. You could maybe even do some up lights where the lights are facing up through here. Maybe even some dramatic lighting where you pop down recessed lights in these little niches here. But walking in, you have the formal living, formal dining, looking out to the back. You have some speakers throughout the house, some different areas. I would probably update that a little bit, add a few more, with cash later on, not 2 or 3K money. Formal living, formal dining again. I would probably either do wood floors in here or do a mixture of tile and wood, where the wood is inlaid, for something to kind of really pop your eye whenever you walk in through the front door. We'll head over this direction first. Have a little niche here. Put in a better recessed lighting. Find yourself a little vase. Over to the right, you just have a little landing area. I'd redo this and add granite to it. There's the 4th bedroom right there. It's currently an office setup, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Laundry, depending on the budget, I would probably just refinish these. Probably just paint them, but somehow refinish them. But do put granite on these surfaces. You have electric for the washer dryer area. You have an electric, or you have a gas water heater though. I don't know why they do so much electric. This is a setup for soft water system. It's a 3-car garage. This is in the way for parking. Most people use the third bay as storage anyway, but might just leave it there and paint that. I would paint the storage here, just paint it white or something, just to kind of update it a little bit. Maybe a fresh coat of paint in here, just real cheap, put it down, run with it. The budget allows, I'd epoxy this, but we can always either paint it or leave it be. This needs to be fixed up a little bit, put a tray, well you've got the tray there now. And the overflow is going right through there. I'd maybe run it out to the street if you could. Water heater's fine. Tankless would be preferable, but if we flip the thing, the water heater's fine. Heading towards the master. Got another niche. Got these big windows. I'm not a big fan of them. It lets light in. I would maybe fill that in, but for flipping purposes, I'd leave it. Into the master. It's a decent size. It's not huge, but it's a decent size. The vaulted ceiling really helps. I would do wood floors in here, new paint, maybe new baseboards throughout the house. And then in all the traffic areas like this would be all travertine tile. So you walk in, master, you have, change out that knob, wood floors. You have the bay windows here, these terrible blinds. And then you're looking into the backyard. I'd put some wood blinds on here. Do that with cash later on. Save $2 or $3K money for kitchens and bathrooms and flooring. Carpet in the bathrooms. That is just terrible. The bank did this too. I'd come in, replace this. These vanities are really low. I would maybe do kind of a low one here, a low sitting, and then a little bit higher for his. Replace the bathtub, redo the shower, do all tile through here, nice little niche right there with some sort of tile, stone tile. Maybe even kind of take the tile all the way up above where those lights are, and just kind of do the whole bathroom that way. And you can of course paint this. Got to do little things like replacing that. Water closet. Master closet. It's okay size for a master. There's a lot you could do with this though. All tile, redo the, get rid of this gold. Do the glass. You got tile niche right there, maybe something mosaic. New tub, maybe jetted if we have the budget for it. Redoing all of this. A border, a real border, not a mirror border, around the mirror. Redo that door. You could maybe even do French doors there if you wanted. Okay. Whoa. Light just burnt out. There's a lot of burnt out lights in here. Okay, so we have, this would be a perfect office for someone. Again, you could make this into a bedroom by just putting doors right there, making that a closet, and putting doors right here. But it could be one of those convertible rooms. I'd make this an office. Of course, it needs some window treatments. Not right away. I think all the areas that need it immediately are covered, and we could do wood blinds whenever. So, bedroom 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it. Golly, that's loud. Wood floors in here. We've got to talk about the ACs here in a little bit. 2 really small ACs probably need to be replaced at some time. We can do that after the fact. We don't have to do it with 2 or 3K money. Decide on that later. There's a lot of wires running through here. Probably need to do some little bit of patchwork with that. I think they're running cables and all that kind of stuff throughout. Looks like they updated the smoke detectors. That one's just out of batteries and it's just going off. You have another one right there. This is actually a really nice bedroom, a lot of natural light. This would actually be really nice for an office because of all the light. It's one of the bigger rooms.